So hello guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm gonna put forward my understanding, my perspective on enlightenment, and what a person, an enlightened soul, actually feels like. That thing I would like to present in this video based on my understanding. So to explain all this, I would like to take an example of an actor. Okay, so suppose there is an actor doing some act, shooting for a movie on a stage. So during the act, right, during the act, the actor knows somewhere deep in his mind that he is just performing the act based on a script that has already been written, right? He knows that. He knows that the act he is doing is not his real life. He is just playing his role, and that's why if he laughs in his act, or if he cries in his act, he remains unaffected by that emotion somewhere deep down in his mind, because he knows that he is just performing his act, right? So this thing he knows very well. Apart from that, he also knows that the stage on which he is performing his act, that stage is also not real. He knows that. He knows that the stage has been set up just for the sake of the act, and that the stage will be destroyed after the act is completed. This thing he knows somewhere deep down in his mind. He knows that everyone else in the act is also just doing their act. They are it is not their real life, right? So that's why by everything that is going on in the act, he remains unaffected by all those things in his mind. So these things he knows well. And one more thing, he knows that there is a director. There is a director who is not the part of the script, who is not the part of the stage on which he is doing his act. He knows that director, he has to just follow the director's instructions. So he performs his act based on the guidance, based on the instructions given by the director. He listens to the director, and each step, each thing he performs based on the instruction of the director. What he has to do, what he has not, he doesn't have to do, all those things he gets instructions from the director, and he just performs his act. So this thing he knows that there is a director. So keeping all these things in his mind, he performs the act. He remains in his act, in his role, and he performs his duty. So this is something similar that I feel that an enlightened soul feels like. An enlightened soul feels like he knows, he realizes this thing, that the stage, the everything around him is not real. It is just for the sake, or for the purpose of the act, and that everything will be destroyed once the act is completed. He remains in his role for his life, and then he leaves his character. And he also knows, the enlightened soul also knows, that there is a director who is not the part of the stage, and he has to just follow the instructions given by the director at each and every step. He knows that very well, and keeping all those things in his mind, he performs his act, or he does his duty. And that's why he remains unaffected by all the emotions involved in his life. And keeping all those things, he performs his act, and that's why he is said to be enlightened one, because he has realized this thing, all these things that I have said. So this is what I feel like, or this is what I understand by enlightenment.